Did you know this? After age 60, your body can lose up to 8% of muscle mass every decade, and it often starts without a single symptom. Now imagine this. You wake up one morning and your body just won't cooperate. Your legs shake, your arms feel heavy, and every small movement takes more effort than it should. Here's the truth. That exhaustion isn't just getting old. It's often caused by a small, harmful habit, something repeated every day without realizing it's quietly draining your muscle strength. Even right now, as you're watching this video, that muscle breakdown may already be happening inside your body. No pain, no obvious signs, no warning. Until one day you find yourself needing help just to get out of a chair or walk to the bathroom. And the most alarming part? It all links back to a condition called sarcopenia, which simply means the natural loss of muscle as we age. But don't let the word natural fool you. Sarcopenia is common, but it's not unavoidable. You can slow it. You can even reverse parts of it with the right daily habits. That's why today I'll walk you through 7 silent habits that speed it up, and most importantly, how to stop them. One of them is likely happening to you today, and you don't even realize it. Habit number 1 might shock you, not because it's dramatic or obvious, but because it's dangerously easy to ignore. Most people skip it for years, until their muscles and their independence start slipping away without warning. Welcome to Elderly Strength, where every step forward matters. I'm Dr. Benjamin Carter, a nutrition and health expert with over 30 years of experience helping older adults stay strong, mobile, and independent. If this topic speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. Want me to improve future videos? Type 0 point. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a tip that protects your strength. Now let's find out, starting with a habit that nearly every senior struggles with. Habit number 7, sitting too much. Let me ask you something. How many hours did you sit yesterday? And how many times did you get up and move, even just for a minute? Most people don't realize this, but sitting quietly steals strength from your legs, your back, and even your brain. It feels harmless, watching TV, scrolling your phone, reading, or relaxing in your recliner. But here's what the science shows. After just 30 minutes of sitting, your metabolism begins to slow. At 2 hours, circulation in your legs drops, and at 6 hours, your body starts saying, "We're not using these muscles anymore. Maybe we don't need them." That's when the breakdown begins. For older adults, it's even more serious. You can exercise in the morning, but if you sit for the next 6 hours, you undo much of that benefit. Researchers now say long periods of sitting can be just as dangerous as smoking. Not because it's the same, but because it causes damage quietly over time. It raises inflammation, weakens your legs, slows down blood sugar control, and accelerates aging from the inside out. I remember working with Bill, a retired teacher from Michigan. He slipped and had a minor fall. Nothing major. But during recovery, he stayed in his recliner for hours a day. Within 2 months, his legs were so weak he couldn't stand without help. What turned things around? We set a simple rule. Stand up every hour. Do heel raises at the kitchen counter. March in place during commercials. 6 weeks later, he was walking to the park on his own. So if you're sitting right now, this is your cue. Stand up, stretch your arms, march in place, walk to the mailbox. Even 2 minutes makes a difference. And here's my personal trick. I set a timer for every 50 minutes. When it goes off, I move. No excuses. Your muscles need movement, just like your lungs need oxygen. So don't wait for a fall. Let's keep those legs moving, starting today. And next, let's look at another daily habit that might be draining your strength while you sleep, without you even knowing it. Habit number 6, poor sleep. Here's something most people don't realize. Sleep isn't just rest. It's your body's #1 repair system, especially after age 60. And if you're getting less than 7 hours a night, you may be robbing your muscles of the chance to heal, grow, and stay strong. I can't tell you how many clients I've worked with who said, "I eat well, I exercise, but I still feel stiff, weak, or tired." That's the silent damage of poor sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, repairs damaged muscle fibers, resets your immune system, and restores your energy for the next day. But when sleep is cut short, your body misses that critical repair window. A 2019 study in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia and Muscle found that older adults who sleep fewer than 6 hours regularly have significantly lower muscle mass and strength compared to those getting 7 to 8 hours. Let me tell you about Marla, 71 years old, energetic, great diet, exercise twice a week. But she kept saying, I just feel tired. Turns out she was only getting 5.5 hours of sleep a night. Once we fixed that, by turning off screens before bed, adjusting room temperature, and adding 10 minutes of gentle stretching, her strength came back within weeks. So how can you protect your sleep? Start small. Shut off screens at least 1 hour before bed. Try a relaxing legs up the wall pose for 10 minutes. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. And if you wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. regularly, try a light bedtime snack, like half a banana with a spoon of almond butter. It helps regulate blood sugar and keeps your body in deep, restful sleep. And don't worry, I'll share more in the next video about the best foods for overnight muscle recovery. So stay tuned. Here's what I've learned after 30 years. Even the best exercise and nutrition plans will fall apart without quality sleep. You've earned the right to rest, not just lie down, but truly recover. So tonight, don't see sleep as a luxury. See it as your body's most powerful tool for strength. Now let's talk about habit number 5, avoiding strength training, a mistake that quietly chips away at your independence. When was the last time you lifted something heavier than a grocery bag? Many older adults still believe that lifting weights is for young folks or bodybuilders. I hear it all the time. Oh, I walk every day, that's enough, right? But here's the truth. Walking is great for your heart and lungs, but it doesn't give your muscles the resistance they need to stay strong. After age 60, we naturally lose muscle mass. In fact, without strength training, you can lose up to 1% of your muscle every year. And it's not just about looking fit. Your muscles are what help you stand up from a chair, carry groceries, and catch yourself if you stumble. A 2021 study in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who performed resistance training just 2 times a week maintained significantly more muscle mass than those who didn't. And the best part? You don't need a gym or heavy weights to see results. Start small, just 15 to 30 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week. Use light resistance bands, soup cans, or even your own body weight. Try this: chair squats. Sit down and stand up from a sturdy chair 10 times, or wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall and push away, just like a push-up. Sit-to-stand drills are excellent for balance and leg strength. These movements mimic real-life activities, and that's exactly the point. I had a client named Jerry, 74, who said he hadn't done any exercise since high school. So we started small. He did wall push-ups every morning, right after brushing his teeth. Within 4 weeks, he could get up from the floor without help. 6 months later, he was hiking again. Start with 5 reps, add 1 each day. In 6 weeks, you might just surprise yourself too. Here's my take after 30 years of working with older adults. You already have the best gym equipment. It's your body. And strength training doesn't make you bulky. It keeps you mobile, confident, and free. So next time you think, I'm too old to lift, remember, you're not lifting weights. You're lifting your future. Now let's dive into habit number 4, eating processed muscle-depleting foods. One of the most overlooked muscle killers? Processed foods, especially the ultra-processed kind, packaged snacks, frozen dinners, flavored yogurts, sugary breakfast cereals, and everyday staples like soda, energy drinks, alcohol, fried foods, fast food, white bread, pastries, and processed meats like deli ham or sausage. They may be convenient, but they come with a hidden cost. These foods are often packed with added sugar, hydrogenated oils, preservatives, and sodium, ingredients that fuel inflammation and make muscle recovery harder. And many are disguised as healthy options, like light or low-fat products filled with artificial sweeteners that can disrupt your gut health. Some people say, I just eat a little here and there, but that little adds up. Over time, chronic inflammation acts like internal rust, breaking down tissue, weakening muscles, and slowing healing. What's worse, many ultra-processed foods also harm your gut microbiome, the community of bacteria that helps absorb nutrients like protein, magnesium, and vitamin D, all of which are vital for muscle strength. A 2023 review published in Frontiers in Nutrition found a strong link between high consumption of ultra-processed foods and increased risk of frailty in older adults. That includes weakness, slower walking speed, and difficulty standing without support. So what's the better choice? Boiled eggs instead of packaged sausages, homemade veggie soup instead of canned soup, oats with cinnamon and blueberries instead of sugary cereal, olive oil instead of vegetable oil, fresh berries instead of packaged cookies. One of my clients, Elaine, 70, used to have a low-fat yogurt and granola bar every morning. When we replaced that with Greek yogurt, walnuts, and berries, not only did her digestion improve, but her post-workout soreness went down noticeably. My personal advice? Read the ingredient list. If you see more than 10 ingredients or words you can't pronounce, put it back. And here's a fun challenge. Go check your pantry after this video. How many of those sneaky saboteurs are hiding in there, quietly draining your strength? Your food should nourish you, not confuse your body. And remember, every time you cook from scratch, you're giving your muscles the upper hand. Let's talk about habit number 3, not drinking enough water, a sneaky mistake that drains your energy and slows down your muscle recovery far more than you might realize. Did you know this? After age 60, the thirst signal in your brain weakens. That means even if you don't feel thirsty, your body might still be running low. I can't tell you how many of my clients have said, "But I'm not thirsty," right before they describe muscle cramps, fatigue, or dizziness. Here's why it matters. Muscles are made of about 75% water. That water supports blood flow, delivers nutrients, flushes waste, and helps your muscles contract and recover. Even slight dehydration makes your body work harder. You feel more tired, recover slower, and think less clearly. According to the Journal of Gerontology, even mild dehydration is linked to decreased physical performance and cognitive decline in older adults. That means water isn't just good for your muscles, it's essential for your brain and balance too. So how much should you drink? A simple rule. Take your body weight in pounds and multiply it by 0.5. That's your target in ounces per day. If you weigh 160 pounds, aim for about 80 ounces. And here's a gentle reminder. This total includes water from fruits and vegetables, like watermelon, oranges, spinach, cucumbers, or soup. But it does not include coffee, black tea, soda, or alcohol. Those drinks actually cause your body to lose water. I once worked with Jack, a 72-year-old from Minnesota. He was dealing with joint aches and post-walk fatigue. We made one simple change. He started drinking 8 ounces of water every morning when he woke up, and another glass before every meal. In less than 2 weeks, he had fewer cramps, better energy, and a clearer head. You don't have to chug a gallon all at once. Sip steadily throughout the day. Add lemon or cucumber slices if you like. Set a timer. Keep a bottle next to your favorite chair. Your muscles don't just need protein, they need water to use that protein. So the next time you reach for coffee or soda, ask yourself, have I had any plain water yet today? That one small habit could make a big difference in how you feel, starting tomorrow. Let's continue with habit number 2, skipping breakfast or eating empty carbs. This one's sneaky because it feels harmless, but it quietly chips away at your strength every single day. When was the last time you started your day with something that actually fuels your muscles? A lot of older adults I work with start their mornings with just a cup of coffee, maybe a slice of toast. Some skip breakfast completely. They say, "I'm not hungry," or "I don't feel like cooking." But here's the truth. After 60, your muscles need fuel in the morning to recover, stay active, and protect your independence. When you skip breakfast or eat just refined carbs like white bread or sugary cereal, your blood sugar spikes and crashes. That crash drains your energy, slows muscle repair, and makes you crave more junk later in the day. It's a cycle that weakens you quietly but consistently. Now let's talk science. A 2014 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that spreading protein evenly across meals, especially getting 25 to 30 grams at breakfast, helped older adults maintain lean muscle mass. I had a client named Linda. She's 68 from Arizona. She used to skip breakfast and snack all day. By noon, she was tired. Her legs felt heavy. Once we added a solid breakfast, 2 eggs, sautéed spinach, and half an avocado, her energy picked up within 2 weeks. She started walking longer without needing breaks. Here are a few easy, muscle-friendly breakfast ideas. 2 eggs with veggies and a slice of whole grain toast. Greek yogurt with berries, chia seeds, and a handful of walnuts. A smoothie with almond milk, frozen banana, spinach, and a scoop of protein powder with BCAAs. No need to be a gourmet chef. You just need a plan. And remember this, coffee is not breakfast. Your muscles wake up with you. So give them something to work with. Let's keep going, because habit number 1 might be the most silent threat of all. And finally, we arrive at habit number 1, not getting regular health checkups. Let me ask you this. When was your last full checkup? Because here's the thing, just because you feel fine doesn't mean your muscles are. Muscle loss, real, measurable loss, often starts silently. No pain, no warning signs, just a slow drain of energy, strength, and stability, especially after age 60. Little things like low vitamin D, a B12 deficiency, or even mild kidney decline can quietly chip away at your health, and you won't feel a thing until it's harder to get up from a chair or you start feeling weaker for no reason. And medications? That's another factor. Even everyday painkillers like ibuprofen or naproxen, when overused, can damage your kidneys or slow muscle recovery. But unless someone reviews your meds regularly, you wouldn't know. That's why I call your annual checkup a tune-up for your body. It's not just routine, it's protection. Here's what to ask for. A full blood panel, vitamin D, B12, glucose, kidney function. Medication review, especially if you're on more than 2 daily meds. C-reactive protein, or HSCRP. These show inflammation, which is linked to muscle loss. Blood pressure check and inflammation markers. I had a client, Joe. He was 72. Said he felt tired and just blamed it on age. But his blood work showed severely low B12 and early kidney strain, and both were fixed within weeks. On his next visit, he said, "I feel like I got my spark back." Here's my take after 30 years in this field. The biggest mistake people over 60 make is waiting for a symptom. But by then, the damage is harder to reverse, so be proactive. Your checkup isn't just a chore, it's an investment in your freedom. Don't let quiet problems steal your strength. You deserve care, not just when something hurts, but long before it does. You've just learned 7 everyday habits that quietly drain your strength, and more importantly, how to stop them. Let's do a quick recap. Move more than you sit. Even 2 minutes makes a difference. Sleep deeper, not just longer. That's when your body truly repairs. Train your strength, because muscle is what keeps you independent. Eat real, nourishing foods. Start your day with protein and purpose. Drink enough water. Your muscles need it to work, grow, and heal. Get your checkups. Don't wait for symptoms. Stay one step ahead. And yes, it's worth repeating, move more than you sit. Here's the truth. Your strength is your freedom. The ability to stand tall, walk with confidence, and live on your own terms. It all starts with daily choices. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just pick one habit to start with today, then add another next week. That's how we build strength, step by step. If this video helped you feel more in control of your health, please tap that like button, subscribe to Elderly Strength, and turn on the bell. That way you'll never miss a simple tip to help you feel stronger and steadier every day. And if someone you love needs this message, a friend, your spouse, or a neighbor, please share it. You might just give them the gift of strength and confidence again. Thank you for believing in your health and your future. I'm Dr. Benjamin Carter. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, this information is for education only, not medical advice. Always check with your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet, exercise, or supplements.